my dear for Mama Kwaba, Demoba TV XYZ, and power 97.9 FM. So, and a feeder and a Jofano, Selbrem Kasiebo, and I had every Bremo free MA studios. Yawan number 37 of Bresem Street to Sue Accra, Kasiebo, voter power for Befebi, Sansuna Global FM, and so Befebi Sharp FM, our Takra, and Suma FM or Crank Quanta Boom, our Jessica Jinya Miwa Sampan, and Anomoa for Goss, Western Radio Exama. Elembele KFM 92.1 wakwa Zanglegi FM wobole Vinci Radio ni TV wadunkwa onofin Atom Local FM wasasitre High Radio ewa Bechem Radio SMonline.com eni apo 68 ewa Virginia USA tuning insu yebutu wa yewa Power 97.9 Desi Radio wa Italy Adam Fopa Radio wa Paris G Life Radio wa UK OPD Radio to UK, my XYZonline.com, multi TV Digibox in radio channel XYZ, so Facebook, your Power 979, if TV XYZ Ghana, and so our Facebook, YouTube, and your XYZ Broadcasting. Me pa loud silence television, so Kasiebo and I'm honom. Sampa Windy FM, our pussy gansu Kasiebo, and I'm honey, bedimo akutimbi any.
Usiabe ko magana bra shebe dwem ne hola dom kuma ba no da for ede atu dwase wo hwe dom kese ne famo nsesanye ye aba no wo hu ne se yade a ebeboa no abo iro se che ben sabo nsu abaso Araho sembi esi wapue mantem wose tuo bi akasa abofre bi efe no wanya mfisha du ba kopɛ wose wetwa nananom mu insiedo ya beko na ye de hono amanebo abremo ye ko efutu abato mpeso aso ho na ndisi amanyoko no candidate ya wogine mu ede ama wo mmra hye kunyam kyerɛ sɛ 2024 abato no nyagodie na weye boot for boot nti wode ani bre pa ene ko hwemtumi no Yera John Dramani Mahama achem sɛ asambi eye no nwunwa yie papa sɛ apolisi nsɛm a wode abachem sɛ DCOP wabuni sema wakana wangatwe won ho ede afi ene ho no osisa asem na ye ne ngonwa ye de munkyere mu be mama panipaya wono na grushi ne sisala association wotua wo ma no so de adesede ye kode ama advice na dama wonhwe na maternity ward bi a yesi ne wa besi ne anwe ne se ne wo mehwe no nwie eyi eni samfufuru pina na anadwofen enuanom be no ye ngatena se ya ye de erebramo se anadwofa no se ebramo Kasiebo ewo TV XYZ eni power 97.9 FM so nyumeku biada Roma eni ye de nseme erebramo abusia kan honi afast dama pa specialist hospital wo boa said about hepatitis no asiebe to sound so little George the kwa mesha be adwama so stress bia ye wo ni padue mo no e ha wo no wonya bi ni we be ni nyina de free or spanish de e ma ye nyini nti da bia looking fresh young afi medimosis prostate sem no fa beda no ho e na de buy last stop we betin it dia ma x natural mineral water insu kroje wo no mo a e ma won kwa entipe bi nom na mo a Kel 360 toothpaste de ya de betwi ase am ye say vita ne ya kasa with confidence afi let's talk educational consult for obano afen wadi abusumi nsia edikosi mfie nsia ne bra yentete no na wo meye kendini mapa afi 3p garlic mixture wo nine no nsa ye otititi a e anombi na ebeko amuzu herbal clinic nso enu ne doso no dia ba adwama so e ya pe obachi akwan na GB root and chap product de malaria ne typhoid hawa wardrobe and no class house say wobema electronic appliances papa wo de be siesie ofie no office ama no aye kama na afi solak Natural Clinic dia ayasa bia ne nyina no wo champion ba kono nti afa ho na wo nso mo wawo ekwaso nyuma ko ani afoforo bi ka ho na nyuma yi yatena se ayesomo yenga ye de erebramo meeting day akra kofi dako mene amapoma chicheku na ye fidanti nsem no emu nkyeremu ankasa enen putupro ama na ebo bia ye nsaka efri miaso number 2 a eno kwawu apuya mansi no ma ewa apuya mantem kyerem se tubi akasa ma abofre bi afe na wanya mfihia duba akopɛ atoa nananom ansiedo ewom den poti na bai yanga mane boni eye Ebenezer Frimpong eben mimo adwomo akwaba den na bai nti asa abofre etuo itumi akokasa no awatoa nananom ansiedo ewom potem ho
yo asami esimi aso no metu ewo kwawu is ewo apuya mantem na be don hwere ba ko nie ana yinyane yese eye okonfupani a owo kura ndide miaso number 2 ne de Anthony Boko ono ne konfupani a owo miaso number 2 okwo yi simpatemo na no ana opani one ne ho kafo eye okonfu waware mienu na ne yire one ne yire pani no etu kwan ko eyi na eno na eye kuma na wa kuma no awofofro one ne ma awmaka edi agro ofio obi ni ne baaye no mu ya ne se eye abofra wadi mfisi awotwe 8 years wafa etu a se wato ede abo eye abofra wadi mfisi adu ba kwa enam so na advance na adu ba ko no watimi afam ahwere ne nkwa na no na them crop okopim or na yene mamia. And that's a mammy or conformera or care if you want to drink when I'm a onu de na oyobata ajeto wo ejare anase oye biane e wo na no te ya ne se etuo no akata na okopie mu ono hu se abofro di fihie du baako abi bi te mi fa ni di entu da no ono eda forma owo na ya kese omo pass ne so som de ne ko eye hospital no eye kwemu anu mu hu se abofro ya to ana nam e won se do ne mu ade kopotia enam so na eye abofro di fihie awo ke 8 years no e ko fa etu a oto ye ne de enya ade a obetimi akyerem ne mu 100 de oto ya ne se etuono etumi akasa me no kasa de a police wa be prima ma fa emu no e de kire eye nkokọ hospital na say nkokọ hospital na o ma de akwa kosim na afini o wo no o ma kire na nhwemu o no o ma to aso
abofra na okofa atuo na otuye no eno nsusu hu semeti denga policefo etimi akire na anase den na won aya fa ho
abofra no onene ma me na ya bia me no kasa de omo de omo akọ police na ya omoto so ma no ye de ni say abofra no ye minor obi abofra di mfisia watwe de enya de a em ni beti ne na tuma na ana say within 24 hours beti ne na tum iti ye hwe ni a police for no ebeka so mbe ma na dem na so mere say dwadom be be ko juvenile court na court etimi ebu asema na say hwem ni besi bia no ye fa nka me ye tiefo ebe ma ye tiefo ni akrefo atini a ekoso
Ebeneza Frimpong yenga amane boni a obutu pemante na odi putupuru amane boyi abrayen ewo ehonom yentua Kasiebo no so na yenko insemfufuru emu
abusia beto akase no so ne akonsem foforo mu ana yebebo era NDC amanyoko no emu na penimpa ya wo him franka e de ama NDC amanyoko ne Yera John Draman Imahama na papa de atu dwase ne ho adwi ne papa power posifo na monto bi na watwi mu wo motu a jense wodadwe ne ho wonte ase ne se ye wo ho ene etin se dwumadie bi akoso se dwumadie na se no woto nsa fre posi ni bi so omra na ejanadwe nche wo my Ghana bato a ye kwa akoto no December 7 ho no wonfa mra metudwa ahoboy o my Ghana posi adwuma won maye ede afa sabato ne ho afei penicha dwen watch so omeya bato a ye beto December 7 ne de nyade a ye de asrafo ne bedi dwuma na posifo ya boy ho asiesie ebegina ne ne enuanom security services no aka na ka bom ne ahwe abato ne so na asrafo de wo munim se wo meba be kan ebia edru baby emu adiana ebedru se ye befre wo mu ana bibia tisa asem wo kan Ghana fo kira won kan ne boni bia e wo se ye no e ho krata ba fe ye koda so de ya aposi fo de krata ba betu dwa se sa asem no odi COP Gabriel Wabo ekokan ye no wo mo twe wo mo ho de free sa ansem ne ho na ye no mu ane Yera John Dramani Mahame ne wadi nkomo bi de atu dwa se ne ho adwire no won ti ase die nti aposi fo ebetumi de krata bi etisa aba betu dwa se wo mo twe wo mo ho free sa ansem ne ho ne wabra na wodi sa ansem yi tu dwa no say enochemo.
We must have peaceful elections. We must have security services that are neutral, security services that are loyal only to the state and not to any political party. And that is why I find strange the police service disassociation from the statement made by one of their own about the role of the military in elections. And I think he was right. The primary responsibility for election security is that of the Ghana Police Service. The Ghana Police Service is responsible for the task force that makes sure that elections are peaceful. And they invite their sister security services to participate. And so if somebody says election security is the baby of the police service, it's true. It is their primary responsibility. But because there are 40,000 polling centers and we do not have 40,000 policemen in this country, the police service alone cannot do it. And that's why they invite immigration, fire service, and prisons to join them. And they invite the military too, but the military are not primarily responsible for election security. The military are deployed in particular locations, and they are only called when the police service cannot handle a situation. And so if somebody says the primary responsibility of election security is for the police, and as he said, the election security is the baby of the police service, I agree with him. He's right. It's the primary responsibility of the IGP and the police service to provide us with security. And other security services complement their efforts. Particularly the military, they're not supposed to be in polling stations, they're not supposed to be in collation centers, they're supposed to be deployed in safe locations and are called only when the police cannot handle a situation.
Abusera John Dramani Mahama no wamana so ha woto ase de tuja kire sa abato aye betoro on de ade ba kope na nani edi ahye sa asomdue be eda ne ho adi wa abato ni mo ne se nto de ato my Ghana abato komisane a wo mo na hwa abato nsem so se de ese ye fata se won mo ye ema o my Ghana abato ebetoro December 70 ya asomdue no won hwe na wonye afi wo de ato ekuku ahodo ene soma ahodo ene obi bia nim se yenhwe obi ye ya ne nyina ye se beboa ama eniswadi hu sa asomdue beba no na abato no nso beda ho ne mo ekroje ne bibia koyi ntie nyina nso ye moa se de be electoral commission no obesi kwan ne mu no aye na adwuma se de se na efata.
We always talk about peace in our country. We always talk about peace during elections. We must not forget that there must also be justice, because without justice there can be no peace. And so I urge that all the faith-based organizations, including Ahmadiyya, you include in your advocacy for peace also the advocacy for justice. Because it is the lack of justice that leads to an abrogation of peace. And I can give two recent examples. We all know what happened during the by-election in our Ayawaso West Wogo. During that by-election, a group of people, masked men in national security uniform, some in police uniform, opened fire and injured several of our supporters. As I speak, one of them is still bedridden since that time. He was shot in the leg. He has lost use of that leg. And because of that, he is unable to go back to work. And he's had to survive on the little humanitarian support that some of us continue to give him. I mean, for such a person, justice is needed. Yes, the president set up a commission of inquiry. The commission of inquiry gave its recommendations, which asked that some people be sanctioned. As I speak, nobody has been sanctioned because of Ayawaso West Wogong. It also recommended compensation for the people who were injured. As of now, they haven't received any such compensation. And that's why I say, in addition to advocating for peace, we must also advocate for justice.
Abusera John Dramani Mahama no kasa ewa Ahmadiyya Muslim Mission ne wo mu finhye wo haya wo mu di no ewo Winneba finfin mantam ni mo ena ode sanse mi tu dwa kire se wo mu nso eprepraye ewa abato ensensem wa Ayawaso West Wogo ne miamia hodo no wo mu nso atentene ne efata wo mo nti ye nhwe ho asem enka ne ye kasa de wo nani a kire o my Ghana epue mantam no emo yenua wisdom hedejome ena di na chie misa se epue mantam he no wo mo wo na ede ensem ena ekoso ho wizi wote yenka without the John Dramani Mahama chimprempre he na mowo e de ensem na ode atodwa
idea John Dramani Mahama a two-day economic dialogue policy ya omo edi na ye amudi e wo e man te no di na aba na wi na ene na John Mahama is medini na aba na wi na me o kan say if we are no aka me say I am ready, you are ready, and they say why crado Obebo Ghana media Obebo about this for you. Obebo about Hombine. About the other with Obebo Hombine, as we say, you get about Ama NDC, Ama Yukuno. Now, but the Ghana about the good temperature. Now, Copado, and then I buy Eddie Ghana Biduno. Ghana actually any of the fan who did you. We cannot done the money Mahama, etc. And that would be more and where you are, and I cannot successful. I did not do just a baby no need my unemployment rate and then I put him 14%. But also 8%. And what being happening in Miliano, no check at any project, air cost of any near friend say arrogance of power. Yeah, I buy people, my baby, so who wish you program. There is any nano at 2 acres. What them say? And then Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, essay or the 60 minutes, and any baby, Mahmoud Baumia, Ayobia, a bar. Or accept it from so another responsibility. And yeah, to me, I know we can use him. Or cut or ye, Ubiana or ye meet Emma, reckless driver. So Mahama said, although, yeah, or Wakum, and nothing is yeah or one. We need a say, track record, no. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, and Ben Hoka, it's answer or no, and no, yet vice president, no, yet head of the economic management team, no. Or accept the responsibility. Now, to MNA, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, or no be head of the economic management nyama enkoye no o say enyo no don dey make keke yeah no person o be o maintain o dem Mahama kese track record no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de embe ho be ya kese embe ho asen tontin apeti promote no obi America e embe ho kra ndimema NPP and said omo track record no ebe ono John Mahama ho so edit just say ene osha 24-hour economy no ya Ghana for agia to aye na wa world yes say ni money no ya no Ghana for ni na be she the omo manifesto no eba bon ya obe ka tinti omo enti post manifesto say omo de for so eba ya eno so de ya she say o Hawaii Ghana for ekomu no eno na ebetini aso ano na bibia etini afa ne so mapa na bibia akọ sọọsẹ ntini ọsẹ nyina ne sẹ Ghana ayẹ krado sẹ ọbẹgye ọman ne esi na n'asopọ ano ẹne ne NPP sẹ mu n'enum no ihu ni akyẹ ne sẹ John Mahama ayẹ krado yẹ sẹ wọn nso oyẹ krado na mo boa na Ghana etini ẹfa ne so mapa ekrado.
Jome amane bofo ensem ni nyina na wabɔ ne boa de abreye na menim sɛ de besisi wo akyire bia so ye Kasiebo yedidi so no wo ma yasoboa ensi ɛwɔ ho yemfi ho ne nko my Ghana mra hye bedwafie ne hona dom kuma ba no da for Dr. Kesela to Fosin ɛbɔ yewra sɛ chairman sabonsu ye nche bia no na majority leader baso ɛwɔ na dwuma so ya wo boye ɛwɔ mra hye bedwafie wo se papa sɛ uyi se bia wone ne nyina ni amanyoko ba ko no to nche ya wo hwɛ na dwuma ye ene na kendi ni esu ya woda na di wo mrahye bedwam a na ese fata se ye bona baso na mrahye bedwam en wode sa ensem we eto edwa.
I thank you for the opportunity to bid our respected former colleague and counterpart from across the aisle, the Honorable former Majority Leader and a Member of Parliament for Swami, a befitting farewell as he officially exit the majority front bench. Mr. Speaker, news of his unexpected resignation hit all of us on the night of Wednesday, 21st February 2024, as we continue to ponder over how this House will overcome the huge void that he has created by his untimely exit from leadership. We cannot help, Mr. Speaker, but to respect his decision to take a bow. Without a doubt, Right Honorable Speaker, the venerable former of this House will be fondly missed. Mr. Speaker, as he leaves the majority front bench now towards his final bow, my earnest wish is that he will be kind to avail his wealthy experience and knowledge to members of this House from both sides to tap in. I also wish to welcome and congratulate my colleague, my new colleague, and a friend, the Honorable Afenyo Makin, as he takes his seat as the majority leader.
Aujantiera to Fosin Edom Kuma Bana da form Rashibedrum and Oboy Ross Chairman Sabonsu Abasona Fins or the Abasbodi ni Bima Yera Afenyo Makin sene or no Swababi Crasedi Brinimo.
Ansem kronemono ena Afenyo Makin nso kyerem se obehwe se nkabom betumi ayejuma e majority and minority for in terms of parliament.
Even getting the confidence to correct the spelling of my name was a problem. So I will see the vote and proceedings and just walk. But a brother gave me confidence. Dr. Mark Kasiebo Yeboah, a true brother, a selfless brother who believed in teamwork, called me one day when I was in Winneba that Kwame na come to Parliament. We are debating the budget. I said, how would I start? He said, come, I'll prepare some note for you. We sat at the back bench and I made that effort. I was so scared. What if I make a mistake? What if I slip? But Kwame Mark Kasiebo Yeboah said, you can do it. Come on, go on, I've done mine. And it happened. Honorable Minority Leader, let me assure you that we're going to have a time of bipartisanship. I want to assure you of my commitment. The situation is when you are playing number 5, you are the defender. You are supposed to be abrasive. But now as a striker, I cannot use that strategy. So there will be no more A at all. We are going to work together because the happiness and the unity of this house shall materially depend on me.
Alexander Afenyo Markin, a new majority leader of Parliament in Abuja for Motieno.
Futu empeswana so ne nyina ho na NDC amanyoko de candidate ya nyame adomo 2024 abato emu ode no eba era James Kofi Anano de atudwa so ba futu abato empeswana so NDC amanyoko ye wo ho wo maboa wo ho pa sa afia abato no de ye boot for boot ye ni bre entinya de a wono betena se de wo nsa sha wo dem refem hwe se MPP amanyoko nchichire wo nsa egu wo machimpa wo musum wabra wo katere mo sisi so ekoba de sa da na secretary mano anu wo ka to atwene a enya de beboa Resenti no womo de ato National Peace Council the Electoral Commission nim said ye nano ada e so se ye to abade yi age ye kan se DC ye to mu na ve be wi achi no akoye yi ye se register bloating ho se na no kra de na ne se ho e ho se bebre na akokọ so a wo cha ni nyina no nya de bi a e boy abato mu ntempani fo ye hwa abato nsem so ne wo mo nso e ka asomdue ho asem no wo mo hwe so obefiti asesesi a no maka amna ko wo mfo timi sanse abato a ye betoro nya de a Wombejeja wom ye de kotokro adane wom 7
Ona what about 50 constituency ni fa nfi wanti constituency ni was one fi baby na wo to about man onu nyaza the National Peace Council one sir the Electoral Commission and sir no one sanitize a futu voters register na and twene yi a na a futu constituency na yanti ansam papa wa ha afi so why you are doing there? What the violence now you we or some elections with the baba. Let's say a police for one ban agencies one Yankasa, you ever can be a fada, you will defend you because young two now obia onti kroma obia onyishi wo kroma na wakase se on moto aba mines wo constituency ono no de it obia fo anyeye the only Africa ye here in there the moon confuna wonyo ba but wo aba wa han wonje ba
Abusuayera James Kofi Ananwe wa mananso awasanso de ato ade hye won finfin mantem wanim sa afidie wo besra da aba no won moto a mo hwe bonkum hwe nifa wo hwe ba bia chiniye ne wono na ba bia Era John Dramani Mahama won so wo ntima ne durumra hye bedwade ne so a wo mato aba ede ama no so esanse ehu behia sa ho kye ya Ghana fo mu mprempren MPP aban na de ewremu no NDC beba no aba be yi oman no ede efrem no ne yensa ntwani Alex Tonko na edi nkomo e wo wini ban finfin mantem
Oye Central Radio for the day. They were dizzy with your mama papa because you knew my young man that no son my young man that doing something be our cabia so you president just one term your mama just one term and on my Central region 11 polyclinics share the number of polyclinics our Central region before your mama. It didn't now go ma undo the more 11. Impako within 4 years. For MPP for one tenure of office here from the Akufo to Akufo na Abayina Fabum. If it's a one day, polyclinics are in no we see was Central region in your crump. You won't get even one. And polyclinics are not just ordinary hospitals. Polyclinics are bigger hospitals. They are bigger than district hospitals. It is a nipa krono otuma manyen 11 polyclinics within 4 years. Or custom day or baba ya maginezi. Apart from that, no, your mama you'll be now ben now grade no on manyen 18 secondary schools. The community day secondary schools. On manyen 18 of them at the time.
Abusuayera James Kofi Anan wano na NDC parliamentary candidate we futu abaton peswane so.
Hi TVXYZ any power 97.9 FM so na jofa no nsembram Kasiebo ene eguso ayede erema mono yentua so na yenko nsemfoforo emo mahye begwani de madehia won ewo tamale etifi abaton pesua so Al Hassan Saibu suhene and odin samatugwa echrim se abanga oti ade so ankrankran ne feku ahuru a wo mo hye abanga ase no wo moden so obetimi akasa no abode ru se ne be ya mofra a wo mo ko school ye man mu a wo mo nya mfrihia enum ye no ne obronika ne se mfiase suku no yebetumi aye bi abohu de ru se ne be ya mofra betumi akosku no won akogye hu nimde wo chim se ye ne sa betumi abu ye papa titiriw kindergarten ewo omaimu no ewo fam ye papa nti yenye ne betumi na ne mantumi kan sanse okọ wiase afa na nyina bet 250 million eye mofra sa abre won ko school dan mu ya ogedi se eha wadwene ye papa wodi semi etugwa ne nyina nam se ku bia wo munhye abangase won den ede lively minds fo akopem ewo Ghana afa na nyina wode enkyerechire eri mofra fe ne won anya mfihia enum ede se ne be ya won so wobenya nimde ewo humasua nsemu ewo maimu no eyesa ibusuhini edi nsemi etugwa.
It is expected that the Ministry of Education and Ghana Education Service will, among other things, ensure that KG spaces are available for all KG children in Ghana, engage families and communities to provide learning opportunities at home to support children's school readiness, and to, through strategic collaboration with key stakeholders, ensure that the early childhood education policy framework is implemented across the country to impact positively, develop holistically every 4 and 5-year-old child in Ghana. Mr. Speaker, it is not a secret that due to budgetary constraints and others, education at all levels and in most parts of the country is bedeviled by many challenges. However, it is worse and unique in rural communities, especially when it comes to early childhood education. Limited access to quality preschool spaces and programs, lack of resources, and poverty all hinder the rural child's development during these critical years. Mr. Speaker, less privileged children in especially rural communities also deserve the quality early childhood education that we give our children. I firmly believe that by empowering our rural communities, we can make a significant impact on the future of our nation. One.
Tamale North mrashe begweni Alhassa Suhini enwechi aya pusiga mrashe begweni so aneden edi ladi ayamba echem se abang momoden se obey na famude edi aboya.
Mr. Speaker, if you go to the rural community, and I would use my own constituency as an example, I can assure you that early childhood, you better don't even talk about it. Because even if it is existent in a school, there is no care. Mr. Speaker, it is an eyesore that you go to see these children sitting on the ground, just the floor, bare floor, with nothing, and saying they are in school. Meanwhile, they go back with the fact that they have gone to school and that, as popularly called, day nursery.
Eye pusiga mrashe begweni ni ding de ladi ayamba ene villages ni de Ghana Financial School ne nkoye iti abama modeng so be na famu de
da because baby wa be kono kwala no kra keji fo no kra titune no na baby a won mo tie kra nye wo de toto mpanimfo ne de ho kwala no kra nka wo so munya atena ye papa na wo mo adesua na timi kɔ nanim no wo mo a yele foundation na ma wo mo de aba o manim no mo kra nye enti e ho behia se mpanimfo be hwɛ
e ho kra bi wo ho e fra ho eje krom ene plan de pimpim so ene bososo e ho no mu nyina ko ho no schools a ho no enye wo basic schools no enkoye kra
enti yemi ani enkoho na yenhwe ho asem enka wadwenche wo hia wo ye Kasiebo emunti ana ade amane yen e wo TVXYZ te wo Facebook ana so Power 979 FM e wo Facebook ye bejebre ni abobo ni nyina so ansa na nefia de ya so ye Kasiebo eso ye to aso e de amamo a wo hene popro ya wo no na Grusi Nesi Sala Association of Ghana wo twa wo manu prempren Alhaji Chief Ibrahim Umoru Mojo eno ode ade sede akode amaban na afenso ankra nyumako se wo mwadama yemeboa nso sisala ne Grusi asene mu na maternity ward a wo mu sine wa e wo Ghana tifi ato e mantem no wonwie esanse beboa mema ye kwa wo so no ho be ha wo mo ne nkwada nso so e kwa ya sabia nso wo mo apobide ho nsem awie mu die na nsem nyina wo de tudwa na ya bra yesi ne e wo dwumade kase bia wo mo ye yase e wo nkran amane ntu aso ani
Ohini popro edima grushi sisala nkabomku a won ewo nkranha Alhaji Chief Ibrahim Umoro Mojo edin semi etu TVXYZ ene power Kasiebo enim wobra woye amane ene amamre na wodisi ne hene se ekui a won ewo nkramantama no omeda won ano eno kiremu se obama nkabom aba mampuntu nso aba mmom ne hia no ene biaya emia betumi akowo ewo etifi apoe mantem no ehonum nyina asei nti wosra ban kuaku ene ankrankra won sem ewo bi se womekọ woboa ewo honum.
In the woman institution you may not have it straightforward, so we are trying to let everybody come on board so that we can draw a constitution from both tribes so that we can follow the rules and regulations of that institution. Champion to look for jobs for my people and also help them if there's any way we can help government, to appeal to the government to help us so that our boys can join the security agencies like police, army, and prisons and fire service.
Enwachi chairman Edima Sisala Grushi Nkabomukui ewon kramantama Safia Dawood nso ene yen etwetwe nkomo ekirem se womode nkabom ene mpuntu ene wohia nti wobehwe se ne won aye no bebi biara wobekọ no wode nkabom ebeye njuma.
The two hospitals in Nabrongo, Paka and Tumu, we want to go and take part of the renovation of Moyeni and also educational background. Yeah, a magas Saumuni Sika Yajamu School no association is our priority. Say Beka
TVXYZ Suni any power 97.9 FM ekopu mu timanteme sanse adeshi a won ewo ho no wode adesrade akwa magana mampanyin na nadoda nkwakufa se won akwan enye enti won mekọ mu a won mesiesi akwan ne fama wa sanse se ne niam sifa erikono e de ho papa na abran won chirim se o mampanyin agufa do ne MPP fo ebe she won bo 2020 se won akwan no obesiesie e de ama won se ko ba se woto aba no mana o mampanyin wa beye o mampanyin bi odeto so bien aka ba se busumi edupe na se udi wa mamu ni nyina ba na bia so still won akwan ne ji ade se asai nti wose wosere ye papa nti won akwan no bomodin besiesie fama won ade she o kirikire ni ba ko a wo ho ona ye ngana mane bofo atwetwe nkomo se.
Even with this small car, I can't pass through here. I have to go and maneuver through people's houses and then go and cross the other side. And it makes movement very unbearable. If you are also not careful and the tank gets stuck, that means that it can get damaged and you have problems. So even the dust here is very unbearable. It gives us a lot of sicknesses around here. So for the problems, uncountable. And it makes me as a teacher going to school. If not, I'm using a car. Moving from here just to Kwansek is very difficult. By the time
Eyi eye ocherechere ni baako a owo kpasa nkwanta mpotem na yete nene no enu echi na additional mu bi nso kirem se o mampanyin agufa doyi ene nkwanta kpasa dambai kwan ni nyina efri ehonum potem nyina lolo bi akpafo nyina no won akwan nye nti wo se wo srew ye papa potem o de minim ho ye nti wo srew titiriwo ukoka bon wole honum nyina ra won akwan nye nti wo se wo srew akwan ne de beye bribi fa ho kakra
afiwe sempanifo na anye o mani ambehwe ekwan no amaya enso nya ntompo ni o ana kas no ntimi mfa ho efiemu ene kas fa efiemu na moto fa abobobobam bilimum kola nan ebubububu bia nan yentimi se ya bloko kwan no nyina ekwan no enya
the way kwan hare hande in fact enkoyi kura nsio to kura yentimi se kas ni me pepake bebre omunya kwan ya den ense we ya baba no to pa so ntuna ne hwe nkonta no hwe mai community junction ya wohwa ha nyina nya yize moto sukura problem ma so me pasa mtaze ma ne kwan sa na ofa
si ekwan no adane the trap kasipa emayen amafo hwehwe wa hanom bebre bra ewu ewo ekwan yi so enye ayi afadi agrokura cars bebre hwehwe wa ha easy ekwan emayen problem kasipa nti ye best rese mpenifo se mutie a wobeboa yen se ekwan yi mo animu ya because we are either we nsu tutu bi beto sesi a car bi ntimi nko moto ntimi nko ni pampo ntimi nante
eyi eye omanfo no mu bi a won ewo enkwanta dambai pasa importem wo timantem na yete won ene no mayemfa asida enkoma Class House Electronics Company Limited wo se minka kire se upe air condition papa dia won na won akachu benye bi ato ewo ho blenders nso wotuntom bi fridges gas burners benye bi ato ewo ho ntibo modern na fra won ewo 0598902908 asida bi nso enkoma power specialist about hospital power o se minka kire se mo hepatitis A B C D and E ni nyina no ni bepemu ho a wo betu ase ede amamo sabi mo nsusu amo sciatica ho nsensem prostate merima no afi wei January no ye di nkunim February nsusu ye gina ye nanso ye bekọ match merima no misem prostate ho asem no wohwe na mo kan ye so Peter Cranton waje atum etimu mi enje is lovely na yenko yenim osanso ade se uko power specialist by hospital a obetu ase ede ama won efe compounds wo betu ase ede ama won akira kwangron branches ne bi ewo Kumase won ewo Feyase wo Lake Bosomtwe kwantebo ne so bacho wo mo ne Josbro filling station no na ede ni hwe akrafo mu nkokwa benya ACP bus stop ewo Enkranha honso one branch ne baako ewo Takra den so won ewo Anaji Estate won ene Anaji MA Primary School no na ede ni hwe obetumi afra won ewo 0244544422 and 020-038-3831 and a one WhatsApp number 055-797878 3P garlic mission so papa Dr. Prince Mototi this a one attitude no ye one attitude no ankasa ewo KNUST nti oyo doctor ni mapa ne duro biara oriton so no FDA fu one ade atum this a mpanifo ama na kwanya so betimi aye adwuman eti bomodin kope 3P garlic mission ni bi nanom ye ankasa wa general body pain u joint wa pulse akrebi utena se obehwe na unan anaso nsa aye tititi ne nyina bebua obesity kase muro so wanya de papa anaso bi wo hodwonso kakrebi obesan kodwonso obi anafu nafu yi eso memede no kan no naso ene mi se manya 4 akaba ko pena manya 6 packs no it says I had to enche have 3 so 3 lovely enti kope 3P garlic mixture ne bi nanom na ubenye bi ato ewo okanshin kofisam bi wo Hawkins work tema community fa afunso mutu Little George fo won akache a wodi mun ka kire daddy Little George ka kire ni se akora ne kan o se mi mra wakache na mi meto 3P garlic mixture ne bi papa obema obi Medina fo munko health alert shop ne fe St John's fo so mu betimi akoto bi ewo ho Ashaman ye Equit Pharmacy Kaswa Tribe of Judah Fapi work ewo 0248 928824 and 0201 000 021 Solak Natural Clinic Dr. Solomon Papebi o se mi kanche mo se emi a wo ho ayedin amamo anaso berima a wo ho ayedin amamo diabetes na tete arthritis anase obu owa oni obi ekodi mpem egori dibi amane ama bi ebu akam watete wo niam bi enkoye so ho ade ne wo se gina ne nanso so we na ya gobe enkoye pipacho cause Dr. Solomon Akachi no mwa sciatica nso odi hu dwuma yie papa Accra Honey branch no ewo kokumlemle oben Harvard Senior High School no ne fika so phone so monko Old Market second bus stop ho ena obutu ubetimi afre no 055-393-2631 ebegina eyiso akoje yanga boafo nkrato na yanga ba enije di Kasiebo nsam wachi pa
Missy Menanano. A group abi bro tibedo imle no.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dear grow na yes edrum re bi kra na me pa no ti me de omo be gumi so weekend.
Hey, mumle.
Memre. I don't think I'm catch you say. Yeah, no, Medi garlic capsule. Also, you know, a basis so come on. As I stand here, doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Medimosis garlic capsules. Wa mamoja di nipadua mu efurusani ye na esiesie oba ne barima mahona ahoden. Ubenya edro yi bi ato omanyi mu pharmacy stores frɛ yɛn wɔ 050-349-4885. Edro yi enya mamofra enye ndi fie dumienu. Apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medimosis wunni how FDA ajidwe di nkra to yi ato.
Anti-cavity, gum protection, brighter teeth, and fresh breath.
I'm a fat missy way.
The patch of Bantama.
Matias.
It's her smile, the fresh breath.
Me, Judy said we used to Cal 360 toothpaste. Semikai.
Cal 360 toothpaste.
That's Kia. Cal 360 toothpaste. It's a gum protector.
Onim Jom Kasan. Kile Hossein. Cal 360 did the way. It's cool mint. Gives me fresh breath and your confidence booster.
You will see so feeling when you know Cal 360 toothpaste.
Happy smile.
Cal 360 toothpaste, anti-cavity, gum protection, brighter teeth, and fresh breath. Cal, happy smile. This advert is FDA approved.
Na say minim de yemi. Me nante kakra na mabre. No wa na me su brim. Me na ni na ititriti. De bia wo yale.
Me so wan do me so.
Enye duro bia na eduro. Eja, eduro ba ya. Bedem na garlic mixture. Eno na bejo. Twem na tie. Bedema garlic mixture. We dey train, we no dey tire.
Ni memma samun sun so ni o.
We hia bedema Big Mac capsule. Won wa laje no. But them are Big Man capsule. And I'm Birchuma.
Now, why can't I say one that I don't pay?
Ah, madam, a day.
Me yem etim. No cocoa so hammy.
I brought Bedema co capsules.
Bedema.
Come on, baby.
The patron pet Bedema co capsules back.
Aha, Bedema garlic mixture. Any co capsules, na me fanka. I'm a Big Man capsule. Bedema garlic mixture. And mama dear, woman.
Bedema co capsules.
Big Man capsules no embom.
Bedema.
We dey train, we no dey tire.
Amangwa say from mama just true. Me yet is it. I'm trouble for friend to Zafi. Na ja wajwanti ana mani su chini me. Na ma ye bete na bi kire me medema me sa na me koto no ye. Me no me ye no so eye pa. E ma me ntiri mu nyina sensane. Me sole kura me ntese me ye adwuma no me sole a adwuma ho adwuma de. Wa wo ye adwuma ho adwuma bia me hya wo say wo beto medema kare kiri na wanom na wo ho ato.
Supreme Herbal ano. Ah e wo brukum bro region. Me nante kakra na mabre. Me ko ma ko eba padi. But me no ngweda ma na hu se eyaduru a eyaduru pa eyaduru kama. Ah me introduce me obi a se obi a betima anom bi. Na me de bi ko ma me wife nso na menstrual pains. Na onom ye no afiri hokora ekọ. Endi efiri ekọ no so obi a eba na se wo so nante na wabre na akoma bone padi menstrual pains ya. Eduru a me introduce ma na gbedema garlic bitters. Eyaduru papa ese obi a enom bi. Enti me kanfo ama obia se obia enom gwedema bitters na edura ebesa ya de nyina na abegbaze ama obia wotemenka ba bia wo bia na se unum bia eyadura eyadu papa
Masaka easy or your power for Masaka promotion. There isn't a big or you're big. Separate enter power for Masaka promotion. More day I never dial star 274 hash. Star 274 hash. Area now choose a power effort. Now select a number of drawer and put it in wishim. Draw Krubia 5 Ghana to the spec. The more as a rush draw them when they stand a chance able to marry in a big. Hey, you're big, you're big. Every week you saw your 50,000 Ghana citizens in your chair. Hey, you're 50,000 Ghana citizens. Lock off your good lasha. Star 274 hash. Masaka. Power for Masaka promotion. It's licensed and regulated by NLA on Caritas Lottery Platform. Kaida drawing Shashada home.
yɛfɛm na kwa me taxi driver na enka na me sisi so me sisi ama aka me na to na twetwe me nya 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa aduro asa miracle bi wo aduro no kyese mafu no kra se die sia twimi anka se me humi esi so se me humi ani esi so obeka se die bibi hye me so bi no ni na ye normal ni bi pi na ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni adona anka se de nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi ti ma yi nya sam ketwa anam se we de me flower card so na me fa nhyɛ me nkwa ne me de abe fa se 3 years ni na asa me gina wa me na mo se sinya se me kwa we de me ko bi amu so much me duro da ba 6 years ni o ma se am ya ma di se ne me jana ya le nku me preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni se ma me kase nku pe no yam se ende ya me no kase me wa to me a me din wa me ntiase
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002.
Sang Yamama Kwaba de Muba TVXYZ and Power 97.9 FM anajofa non Shabrem Kasiebo eso ene ye fida etwato enti enche ye de nigede Kasiebo ebebrem nansa na no mami fasida enkoma Little George Health Shop Little George o se mekanche o se natural kwan no o Tema Community 5 PV being run about ho ene fe Presby asafo no nso woni se ni finfin pe na Little George obutu o se meka che o se upekoa misha ne empanyifo agye atum na ebua immune system no eno no uba na kache obenya bi ato ewo honom eno susu da nchen a ubenya Mr. Kiwo eno bi ato 3p garlic mixture so ebi ewo honom fe Dominion herbal powder ne nyina so no ubenya bi ato ewo Little George Health Shop Tema Community 5 PV or been run about no any Presby asafo no 150 pe no obuto hono ye feye meba no oh lovely but modern na frɛ won I was 0243 140 213 0243 140 213 Little Georgia na enu papa nyina ahimfi ene honom wie omanga de hye eduru so eye nigedi Kasiebo na ye de erebrabo ene fida sabre Minua bia ya edubia PSA lovely bam wabetena say ya mu wakwaba
jenua
na mpomti dan ena fida mi se mefa na mafa yie
fam ye na opinion
na mafa wi you lovely na u se dan mate asembi
akra mami famo etiefo me famo cho se na matna se na munim se ni amede bramuni yo some kai efua asantewa eduonum fam cho mo kai no mon kai sa lady no eno mo hwe video bi ma me wate na ye koba me wasem bi ka kire mo ayo na aseme da ho ne se efia asantewa
it's like there's something wrong. Oh na 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 na, inele ibatopo, inele ibatopo, inele ibatopo.
Ayo intina ahwefo ne atiefo mpamocha osam kai efedi makai o adwuma abayiwa we ye bronya ni maye nyina ye koye kopu hwe no koje ne so Guinness World Record and farman won farman
aden
you won farman
what's it then money bang no why
akra tie voice na etu nwom yi ahoden ene se ne lady sang ni tifi musu no me bibiara osam ni tifi asese ne ebe ya Guinness World Record obe breaki won farman ne effort oye nyina no ayekwa na reasoning ti a Guinness World Record and farman no ene etiefo mu nsempa efisa won farman yen nana abayewa bi enra and I buy you be a positive video be a brand to be Eric Cassie Guinness World Record that disqualify Asantoa. It's a Guinness World Record we are way and I'll be responding to a F4 hipsy ne tweet or tweety and now X so and now what the chair say unfortunately F1's Guinness World Record attempt for the longest singing marathon was not successful, but we hope that she will make another attempt soon. We've seen how inspirational it has been for her fans. The evidence check had already begun before F1 Santoa's priority. So F1 Santoa requested say what's it say bantema ubetu eskebi. Na odi kan tia say sika no of $700. Otiai na Guinness World Record say kama odi sika ne buy no won di kan start one evaluation ni bibia we say wo ye nhwehwemu bia no nti no ni sika no kra wo sang de na ade e ma ne back nti na aweho sema abeto gane say F1 Santoa Guinness World Record marathon na otu nyom singing hwan no won amfa man
Iti adenti na Ghana for men who social media one truly because vice president ko honum
ebi mu kra say
one man V18 nyina
oju ebi mu che say em say Dr. Mahmoud Ba omi akoy no I say bibi kakra bi kosi wo ho say me Ghana for bi na kan yeme na me ka wo say bad luck bi ba ho inti na ma lady no enya ahoden afanto but Guinness World Record was mo watch it out if you say we be call appeal Ghana for be so we for appeal. Na me fi hono ma na me reche mo say we be the walkathon. Walk and jogathon. You abranti bi. Wo friend no Seidu Rafiu you. Ono so say obenanto ana onanto kakra na wa joge kakra o di fitechi man ereba nkran pumpuni man temi mu Greater Accra region. Onanto e fitechi man dia ba Accra obehia ase 26th April 7 a.m. pepe na abranti Seidu Rafiu e dia hihye so say onanto e de fitachi man de aba opeso onanto to Accra 96 hours any attempt abrant ne pese obreki intina Ghana fo yesre mo say munyina motisa abrant na sha se pe ne fe support no se na yeye mafu asanto ana yense esi fam achiri no munya de pepe ma abrant yi mayen yo medamase inti yefi ho na e record miankasa me baby Hajia for real munim Hajia for real la amuche omuma yenti enyumi na ye fankai Onipa Hajia for real ye. Ni chibini a Hajia for real ekọ car nsensem ewo US abonten so na ni esi ne say ono wo hwehwe no wo US and I say nti na want me nko for some time na ofi ho no em say awards bi buy e be see nti ne wo call UK na wo call UK na awards wo wie awards ni bibia na wo say wo sang won achiba no na sister person chere say yes onim so wo so nti na shopping kakra o chere ska kakra o chere we kakra na UK fu say sister enyo na wo hia wo baby ene na bra person yenko na wo de Hajia for real she US baby asem ni kosi no romance scam say ene say wo be dada akokora bi abrewa bi say wo hia sika bi say wo ho ye fepa in a relationship way so romance scam bi there say dada wo de won ko relationship mu a na efe wo jeska na wo jeska na efe na apaska na ni nyina mu no wo hwe no Hajia for real sika OJ nam saadi ni mu nyina na $2 million into nanta which was Wednesday and a US attorney on their official page what the better go say Hajia for real pleaded guilty na TB by say Hajia for real cry I say what deactivating the social media because Oriko school a man from pese ebejedi ebi ti say ne personal blogger baako on pese ebejedi say asema to ye nua bi ani nti US fu say say Hajia for real je to mu say information na wono ho oye nti no obe return $2 million $2 million ama state na efe so wasang sa $2 million na mu wasang so a refund baako e de ama amanfo a won ho ne romance scam ni mu nti se sisi a ne de wa plead guilty ne de ne sentence obetime nya ne be 5 years won amma no kra no 5 years na wode ma ye nua bia Hajia for nti Ghana for yesra mo say mo bompaya na ma bompaya kai ye nua bia haja for row if you say na auto pressure pa ma ye mu binom pa pressure hey ni ye kwa ye nim say we ase no kra ye nka ho bi nti no yesre mo bompaya ma ye nua bia haja for row ye fi ho a na ye rekọ fameye or you munim fameye abranti na title ara hu nyum kakra say abrabo no nkwa na abro na fameye na fameye de ko to go Hit FM say ono bra wa bre baby awa bedu baby ofi and baby awa bedu si say no so friend program now man 20,000 Ghana cedis ah oma like onye
200 million
na here kra
hey
also onye
sa
oh you family say onye if you say nintare shema asesa na edidi masesa niam bebre wo hono ma asesa o spend close to 1,000 and over e won tare shemu ni adimu na the photographer cry and the picture cry hin oje no na wa be friend program say on be perform your program ase no nyahe 20k forget it etefo munti en fifa me yankasa na no mayen
nse we hustler na hu ska kitwa we need more true but the more you grow you say oh this money no big like that and it's not as if you are becoming greedy or anything it's just growth and ejuma no right now if you get plenty money and the money is still small for me but if it was like 2019 the money I was getting man so me living my life see at 2019 with the money I'm getting now like me see fie baby okay but right now woman me show scar first thing they say we made the quiet brand no we see me person me to atade bia no bo adun two frame issue I want to me kasa your mama 20k because atade na sheme ni be ni ho enu na hu a obehwe so no hu se nipa na me de ne ba no o se fatade no you get it nti yeguso it's clear the evidence is clear my videos
ajo ntina ahwefo ne etiefo family asem na bokote no akra me feel say ne oka no he has a say in it ana me boa if say kan bi no the next scan sisi ade sana family be so
committees bi aba creative arts committee
yeah we kwa oshame kwa me da so
oshame kwa me kan
oh you okan on Prince David say enye baumia oh you what kan oshame kwa me Prince David say
sa kode on kan
oh sa kode no say no em say hina kwa no so ono na say oye best rapper no
wonya wo de be kan
oh ene say no ka ho oh you
okay
na bamuchote answer na me sorry no mami komi ankasa me baby ho Black Sheriff someone say na akoye de me mfa ni egori kra you Black Sheriff e dia betu gwa say ne fashion London Fashion Week a okomodo ko yi ne nkeche wa wo so no it is a dream come true for him say say na ade a na ni so ade hunu say opese o nantel runway no so na mpan so it came to light mo be kai say last year answer na afene be ba na wie no Black Sheriff de betu go say yes afi we mu dia or you going to fashion school it is our fashion school na me say anamong ni mu ana Black Sheriff eguso a onam no na onne okopie wo UK na onne Kiss FM abranti bi otna ase na onne ne twetwe nkomo no obisa ne say na ye den na obi prayer how did you feel about it how was your experience no say oh it was a dream come true na den na nipa o ma Black Sheriff kwana until runway no so no wo friend no Labroom or a fashion designer or no UK abonting so you na atari o share no so mu say gam you and on ma Black Sheriff ede sa ahohoaho ansemi etugwa ntimpamcho mo men kohwe interviewer call so wo Kiss FM
you like walking for the first time in a fashion shoot like that apart from the Lise thing.
When I say a dream come true, I just knew that day was coming. I just didn't know when. I feel like it had to happen.
Yeah.
And like even with what Labrom stands for,
yes,
I just felt like it had to happen for a debut for mine. Yes. And what I stand for, where I come from, people I represent, it had to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I feel like Labrom is
Yes, it had to happen. From where I'm coming from, where I stand, it had to happen. The black muhu no runway no so no. It just say it had to happen in a sea. Akram patrona mirija o kwang no ma men wehye eye obi ni baby bi.
Okay.
O you. Wo friend no Opata Joseph 4BN Kumase oye police ni officer or police officer na we filo ono say officer e wo Kumase. O say o ma happy birthday officer in advance. Oh you. Officer to officer. Happy birthday in advance ed comma Opata Joseph aka Kojo Fresh nti ahwefo aha na media ni je de Kasiebo no ebesi Bidding Beja Edubia PC.
But that's what it lovely. Yeah, Dubia PC, not the Nigedi Kasiebo Abrayano, and the officer to officer there, and the Sergeant Jesse, Unaya Commander, Ghana Armed Forces, a band, no, Unaya Commander, Mawana Jufe, and so Yamo, a Anajufai, Yamo, good evening, Ebi. Na Ansana Yabakwa Akotong Adeno, Amane Bobia Yansaka Sabri, Muse, Yenuanom, a tour guides for. Na yeda warisha fa kasipa ewo wiasa fa na nyina nti won twerefo panyin anaso panyin okasa edema won Foster Nana Yaugesh anyway about us as today marks the International Tourist Tour Guides Day. The Communication Bureau and the entire executive body of the Tour Guides Association wish to celebrate each of you for the good work done in the industry. As the tour guides, we make Ghana a destination and a memorable experience as we celebrate our day today. We shall keep counting on your success, failures, and difficult times we experience. We join hands with our colleagues worldwide to celebrate this wonderful day. And we also pledge to continue working with stakeholders to improve the industry by making Ghana the first choice for holiday makers basket. We applaud ourselves for the contributing to the economic development of Ghana in the tourism sector. We wish all tourists and tour guides a wonderful celebration. May the good Lord continue to guide our steps to see our success in the future. Signed, Nana Yao Foster Gesh, Greater Accra Communication Officer, Tour Guides Association. To also one day what they aba any pumps.
Kasiebo eba no. Dey me ya home. Efia.
Efua Santua.
Because at least near here ni mo say anya hwe kra no for 5 days wato nyuma to aso de enka yifo no ombehu ye mobone omode ama no but the omaye na ye ya pa
Samo ba ade no so mehwe social media na trendy wo honom the fact say wo wie no Ashanti Regional Youth Wing of the NPP or the train kwansem koma no
enti wo mo pese wo mo chese wamfa ne ho ammo amanyoko papa nti no awe na na
emisa na wo behwe nso asene vice president nso ko gina ho
eni nyina mu no Ghana ehu no ewiase ehu no sesi aso ye tourism ambassador nti sesi baby obefa wo Ghana ha bia no ogini din nti afia eni nyina mu no congratulations
baby a welu susu bia no obeje sa position no so finish
na Black Sheriff nso na o say Yesu asuafo ni mu baako atare ne na efe pa ba hwese de no yi ni na makoma no asa asuafo no a eyi time eyi yebebo Yesu ase no mu dwane no said no
Bombs Martin na answer no be kono tie we o say appointment as a senior presidential advisor and special envoy for international finance and private sector investment. I am pleased to inform you that the President of the Republic has appointed you as a senior presidential advisor and a special envoy for international finance and private sector investment. Take this opportunity to congratulate you for formally on your reassignment and wish you very best in the new office. Please accept the president's best wishes. Signed, Honorable Akosia Frima Osei Opare, 2 Chief of Staff, 2 Ken Ofori Kuntum Kunukun Nana Yao Ata.
Yo. Enti sesi ayi na free Ministry of Finance e de ne kwa special envoy still no be hwe sikasem so say ne yete say ye nyi no we dey say from frying pan to fire
yo
abusia yamfa sedama router natural products e no ya router for na kofa de abedwama so say ye malaria nko na hawa ene wadro ne router mixture say wunya bi no mo a ebe ni pedua ni mu adwuma ama malaria kro no no a na be dwane ne na mro mu a says Obekokra typhoid and so herbusiano typhoid fever tete or adama. Yano ajiruta titanic ni binu wabobo. Say Unipeduan Sufia bem, and was all clear near money be free mafi mojanya quadia for sunny year jumani peduanum kamadia. Then you hear Ruta life. Ningina where drama so pharmacy chemical and hair bar shops in Tia Boma home na equajibi 0244503443.
Spanish Ginkgo capsules so me pamocha for anti-aging ebua ma umoja no e de frusan ye kama ife munsuso junso ne meye ife bad cholesterol emia no mubum sa wo se moja no baba 5 days ne bia obehwe ababa 2 days no nyina emua bomodin kope Spanish garlic mixture ne bi na nom upedodu wetu ano afra 0266 114111
Yama unsu papa na nom esanse nsuo mankwa na nye nsuo bia nso ne nsuo bu abenu bewie na de yare na ebrewo na nsuo ba ko pe ne wadwama so a se wonya binum amuapom de CPC tanemu ahoden so ma wonkwa tenten so e de ka ho no ne X natural mineral water nsuo Melcom shops ahodo nyina mu kwa obenya bia to na supermarket na ebe wo ne ebisa ho ebi ni ho aka che sister no wo ho ne se eya wonkofa X natural mineral water mra na onso jibi na enom na oba ya hwe ha nso so osu 37 abebrese street abebre wa ha entu betumi abejibi na onso so otopono wo ye wo kina se yi a eya memene dey wo mo ewade wo mo eja wo mo si wo ba de hye wo mo so eja ye get together ne ade wo mo nyina be hie nsuo nti X and ye come for them after 0596273546 and 0596273547
Medimosis Osemenka chiro say baby papa obetumi akọje ayarehwede a won akache ena obetumi aba esanse mfihye duasane ena won ebae won abesom yeye ankasa enti uyo barima na opese ogina wonanso de a eye medimosis na opese moja no so edufu san ye kama medimosis bad cholesterol e wo ni pedua no opese ye fi homa medimosis emia no sabe munofo mpokua yi e wo se muhwemu se bia cancer bia nim a medimosis no obetumi akọ esanse won e wo mammogram machine wo hono ma wo betumi de aye nhwehwemu yi e de amount e ya pom sticker sembi also behwese ma ba ko se mebie ntem o se are you okay jai merima munya san gaza de enye so comedy Moses no shisha ne mama kama dog and another femi chia eti won echira kwan ewo adenta barrier won ni police station no NID nim hwe Accra Central so won share Ghana Highway Authority 1 yard num ewo ministries ewo AESL building num aje kodwofo so monko bia wo ni school for the death no edi nim hwe kuma se ahenima kokoben obetumi afra won ewo 0244068447
Yemfa nko Lestock Educational Consult ahode ye nwuma sua honim die ne akogide ama ye ma no a afi no mu free asie ba no mfrasie fo no ho ne ya ne hia woto wo foundation ne papa wo nwuma sua mu a afi wo mu nyini a na aka wo ho enya de ode be nam fichi afi na adwen na da na afi na edru ba bi a wo be ha na betete na be bro no na wunsua de na de yese mmoa ba fa ne hya asie wo ba bi papa ehode Lestock Educational Consult wo gi akoda ne 6 months enti ansa kwa no be start ya te kasa no na woni mieko ene ne ebenyine ho mo entrepreneurship ho che bedroom kasa public speaking technology arts and so de ka ho ena afi wode eya be for Montessori kwan ene de ka ho so de chia mo fana de ma wo madwene mu bie enti oba no wodi 6 months edi kosi 6 years no ene ye early childhood fa ne bra na yentete ne ma se de be a obenyini abeye kendini mapaya hwehwe wo mo chia kwan ewo Teshinungwa Estate Mango Street Teshinungwa Estate Mango Street ho and let's talk for friend Madam Daitisa and na pound for 0249 069821 0249 069821
Ora losin gidisu uwa kabongole ewa pasa na ndojifo hwa yema wajo Kel 362 face no me pamocha munko bebe na monto wa bebu amu ye oya branti oya beba obetimi akasa ni pemu dia Kel 362 no ena ebebua Samara company fo a wode saso baya yenga je atum gonkro ya na wode Kel 362 face no aba upedudu wetu ano afre 0246 864798 Amuzu Heba Clinic was a minka chose se uwo yefu yare stomach osadia Amuzu K Misha no ena bebua Amuzu Garlic Misha no so ebweye papa ebema moja no ayejuma kama Amuzu P so for general body pain enefe rheumatism Amuzu Heba Misha no malaria dro obianko pebi no to kaso afomunko amam from biaya eben police station no mumfra 0246 351 107 enefe tafunsha so ewo kumase Amuzu junction so ni number 0247 776 743 Poms.
Abuja nyina we so na anwume yemfa ye Kasiebo no nyina ensi wo hane na moase se moni atena me yede nsem ne ba adwenche ne de bebre no na ba de nam power 979 FM so abanya asem ketwa ena de nam TVXYZ so aba enye asem ketwa na nso esense kwantenti bia wi abobo ano nti ha ena anwume beja mo fa ncheye se ye share mo boss ye bebobo so e de amamo ne ye brand nti ye ntumi amfa nsomo production team ni nyina ye tu che pass de mamo oyina mabo adwuma ama ela enafe oboniba ene timing na mo ase yen so anwume yetena ase kenkan Kasiebo emamo me amapoma checheku mene
Akra Kofi Dako ene yedi Kasiebo Ibrahim na
yeah you wadi
yedi